Welcome back to another video. You already know what time it is. Make sure y'all smash the like button right now. It don't cost no money to do so. So you smash the like button to just literally show genuine support from your heart. You know what I'm saying? All right, so client came in. He requested a certain style that he already got previous. So, we're going to have to go ahead and give him exactly what he requested. It's a good thing that people come in and request something based off a photo. It kind of reminded me when I was getting a haircut when I was a kid, and like I go in the barbershop and like the barber will have like 30 to 40 to 50 different template cuts, whereas like you got flat tops, wavelength cuts, tip phase, taper phase, mid phase, low phase, and you got like people with airfro with a line, you know what I'm saying? You got different type of cuts. So like you'll go up and you'll be like, oh yeah, I want the number 7. And like, all right, cool, boom. So it just kind of reminded me of my childhood for real. But right now we're basically going in, trimming it up just so we can get it to the length. That pretty much was inside of the photo. So we got to obviously go in with the scissors and the comb, because obviously this is not coarse hair. This is pretty much straight curly hair. So there's different methods we take to get a cool, crisp lining of the hair debug. Sometimes we use pretty much a comb and pretty much take off the length with the clippers, the bodies, if you will. So now we're going in, and it's time to fade that fade. You know what I'm saying? So, it's crazy. Boom, I was doing a video, right? I was on a voiceover, and I was on a voiceover on a video that was like 10 minutes long. All right, so I'm like, all right, cool. Boom, go ahead and knock this voiceover out. And literally, right when I'm finished, I'm like, all right, cool, I'll mess with it. The voiceover just disappeared. So I'm sitting there going crazy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why I'd be like, y'all should like the video. Because, like, that's one of the things us creators had to go through. You mess around, you sit there, you do a voiceover for 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes up, the voiceover just disappeared. Like, it don't save or nothing. So you got to redo it and hope that it don't do that again. So that's why you should like the video. If you don't have no reason to like the video other than now, that's why you should like it. Anyway, right now we're going in for the lining. Fade, on this typical fade, it's kind of like a blurry temp mid fade. You want to go in with three different guards, and you're going up each 1.5 inches to really 1 inch, using the 3 different guards. Right now we're going in for detail work and making sure everything is copacetic. Actually, this particular client had the overly grown beard. Like, he had hair growing on his neck, like underneath his beard. I don't know how to explain it, but basically he had overgrown hair underneath his beard. So now we debugged, and pretty much we're going in. We balding underneath the fade. We're gonna get all of that extra hair, excess hair to the left out as well. Right now we're speeding this side up because the other side is pretty much literally identical as what we're doing to the other side. That's how your fades should be, man. Make sure everything is identical and symmetrical as each side. Even really the back too, but like the back is like a few different steps you could take, but pretty much the same thing. Y'all know blurry fades over here only. Crispy joints, like your crispy chicken. I don't really like chicken, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta eat chicken strips. Going in, debulking and lining up the top of the crown to get the exact style that you want in the picture. And pretty much get the cool lineup in. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to push them back, so you want to go as low as possible. You also want to go where everything pretty much meets itself as well. So that's something else I wanted to talk about. Like, I gotta understand, somebody have a widow's peak, or if the hairline is growing a little bit out, just because that person, the barber, took a little bit of that off to make everything line up. You gotta go where everything lines up. You can't try to create hair with enhancements or something just because they got a little section growing overly than the other part. You gotta literally edge or come down to where everything meets, not just the widow's peak, or not, can't just put enhancements over that. You can, but it's just gonna look dumb. Somebody said that, that's why I had to address that for sure. But yeah, get this cool little lining up. This lining up. You know what I'm saying? No scapski. Get the facial hair detailed on point. You know what I'm saying? Making sure everything on point. For real. So now that you not here with me. The lining and details of this cut is prestigious. I think definitely, for sure, that's one of the most precise cuts based off fade, lining, beard. This is one of them ones right here. You know what I'm saying? No cap. Go in there with the razor just to pretty much get a crispy, sharp line. That's what the razor for. So obviously that's what we use it for. You know what I'm saying? So on a light day, man. Just what I was talking about in the beginning of the video, where the beard was like overly grown underneath. Right now we're basically shocking the hairs and pretty much making it flare. And just detail work, man. Detail work. Extra hours in the office to make sure the hair look exactly like how you want it. This is the before, this is the after. Y'all make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe for more videos, more content on the way.